Hello everyone, it's Travis with COCAB, Watch Collectors of California and beyond, with another full watch review. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of really cool watches. This is the MMI Cuttlechron. We're going to be looking at, this is the stainless steel version, and this is the CUSN8 bronze version. Both are really good looking watches. You can kind of see the dials, how they capture the light there. Really nice looking watches. So we're going to be taking a close look at them. So the brand, in case you're not familiar with it, it was founded in 2019 by Victor Wee. It is a Singapore-based brand. MMI stands for Modernization, Modification, and Innovation. They do all kinds of cool things. They've had many previous models since 2019. They've had the Dumbo, the Turret Diver, the Turret Chrono, the Sky Hunter, the Norlights, the Awagami Factory X, Japanese washi dial, which was really cool. All kinds of good watches that they have put out. So today, just on a COCAB review, just real quick, the things that make a COCAB review different is we're going to look at the characteristics, the operations, the cool and unique features, the accessibility, which is both price and availability, and then other brand offerings and info. So the Cuttlechron name comes from a fusion of cuttlefish, which we'll see on the back here, and chron, C-H-R-O-N, or time. So for anyone familiar with their 2019 Dumbo watch, you will see probably some similar design concepts. This one is smaller, slimmer, with improved wearability. And then the other big upgrade is the Rota-Date display, which you can see in the dial there, the 1 through 31, and then the orange marker on the 24 at this point. The Cuttlechron design concept is inspired again by the cuttlefish, which is a sea creature capable of dwelling from surface level to about 600 meters, and especially known for camouflaging itself to blend seamlessly in with its surrounding. So the Cuttlechron features a couple of things that are really cool with that. One is a screw-down crown. You can see how it just goes right along with the shape of the case. The other is hidden lugs. So very nice, sleek, camouflage look, if you will, on the watch. So that's where it gets its name. I thought that was a pretty cool backstory. The basic specs on this, it is about 12.5 millimeters thick, weighs about 99 grams for the bronze with a leather strap, and about 183 grams with the stainless steel bracelet. That is sized for an 8.25 to 8.5 inch wrist. The diameter on this is about 42 inches. It's about 41.7 millimeters lug to lug. It's water resistant to 150 meters and has a warranty of 1 year. So those are some of the basic specs. The dial, which we're looking at now, has horizontal brushed dial, which you can see how that affects the light. I just absolutely love it. It results in multiple tones and effects based upon the lighting. And then the Rota-Date complication, of course, is one of the coolest things with this. I'm going to go ahead and kind of demonstrate that a little bit. Unscrew the crown. Pull it out one click. Then you can see it moving around there. Snaps into place pretty easily. It's a nice bright orange. The numbers can be a little difficult to see with the naked eye. The orange is not difficult. It stands out really well. And you'll see it matches the seconds hand for a nice design effect, I think. So let me just move it back around real quick to the 24, which is now hidden by the hour hand. And we'll screw the crown back in. All right, so then also on the dial is the logo just below the 12 o'clock position and under the Rota-Date display. You see it right there. It says automatic above the 6 o'clock position. And then I want to point out something on the yellow stainless steel one. The entire dial is a full lume, which is pretty cool. All right, on the hands, the minute, hour are all centrally positioned. They're a polished stainless steel outline. Let me see if I can see them, get them to catch the light. They look pretty cool. They have two separate tapering sections of lume as they go towards the end of each hand. Seconds is a thin, straight seconds hand with an orange tip that comes down to the Rota-Date display, and then a small triangle on the end is lumed. The indices, there's raised circular pips at each 5-minute marker on the dial. You can see that. There's kind of a split home plate shape at 12 o'clock with thin 1-minute non-loomed indices and groups of lines on the beveled rehaut. You can kind of see that here. And they seem to go in a pattern of 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. That's right on the actual inner side of that rehaut dial right there, if that helps you find it. The lume is Swiss Super Luminova Grade X1 BGW9. It's on the bezel, hands, indices, date indicator, and crown. Let me go ahead and light it up here real quick. You can see already that there's a dual color on the lume. I'm in a pretty bright room, so I'm not sure if it's going to show up too well once I take the light off of it. But it's a really nice, nice looking lume and a great effect with the dual colors, so I really like that. The bezel is a unidirectional rotating 120 click ceramic bezel insert. I'm gonna let you hear that. Get it reset back there. This has 5-minute indices that are loomed and 1-minute marks, except at the 12 o'clock, of course, where the inverted triangle is. It does have some slight tapering, just to show you there, which I kind of like. And then it has the coin edge grip on the exterior diameter of it. And it's only about 2 millimeters thick, so nice looking bezel there. Crystal is a 2 millimeter flat sapphire crystal with AR coating. The case on this one is the 316L surgical grade stainless steel. It is textured, so it helps avoid fingerprints, which I love. You can see right here. Polished looks great, but they do collect a lot of fingerprints. I think I prefer this. And the let's look at the bronze one real quick. The CUSN8 is 92% copper and 8% tin. The 316L, of course, is marine grade stainless steel, which is composed of iron, chromium, nickel, and molybdenum. I probably pronounced that wrong, but it enhances its resistance corrosion. And then the L on the 316L basically designates its low carbon content. So just some nice little facts for you there. The crown on these is a screw down at the 430 position, which I really like. Again, it's inset into the case for a great camouflage look. It's round with 32 grips, or grooves, I should say, and OK grip. There we go. Get it to focus on it. And it's about 7 millimeters in diameter. It's signed with the unilateral loomed logo, so it looks great in any position. And here I'll just hit it with the light so you can see how that will shine with the loom. And you can actually see the after effects, so that looks good. The lugs are not drilled. Let's take a look at them. They are concealed, but it's pretty cool. On the bronze one with the leather strap, you can see the quick disconnect. And then on the stainless steel, you've got a double quick disconnect, one on each side, so you can remove the bracelet and or strap very quickly, very easily. I gotta love that. The lug width is 22 millimeters, and again, lug to lug is 41.7. So the case back is not exhibition, of course. They have chosen to go with an awesome case back with the cuttlefish. They did utilize the oil pressed method for the case back, as it provides a more solid and detailed finish. And it just kind of provides the cuttlefish with greater depth and clarity. And I think you can kind of see that in the video right now. It is signed. Sapphire 150 meters is also on the back. Cuttlechron CUSN8 on the back. Miyota 9015. And it's 002 of 300 on the bronze. And the yellow one is the same, except that it has the Cuttlechron 316L, because it's, of course, stainless steel, and 005 of 300. And you can see there's 4 screwed, decorated, embossed case back. It has the 4 screws holding it down there. All right, let's change gears a little quick and look more at the bracelet. So we're going to move to the 316L. So the bracelet is also brushed 316L stainless steel, and again with a dual quick release, so that's really cool. It's also 22 millimeters at the lug, and it tapers down to 20 millimeters at the clasp. And by the way, the leather strap is also tapered. The buckle is really cool. I love on-the-fly adjustments. You can see right there, you got the adjust and kind of an arrow. So all you do is you pull this, you can see that going in and out. And it basically goes a full link, which is great, so that anytime during the day, if you need to adjust it a little, you can do it quickly and easily, no tools required. Very, very cool thing. I'm so glad that more brands are doing that. You can see it has beveled edges, which kind of makes it look nice. Has a dual-centered clasp. Let's take a look at that. Here we go. You can see how it goes. You got the dual side there, clasp down, and then both sides here to open it again. And then on the leather strap, you will notice that the buckle is also signed, so that looks really nice. All right, let's take a quick look at the packaging. I'll set those to the side, move this stuff over. So with the packaging, you're going to see, first of all, a thinner finished signed outer sleeve. Inside of that is a thicker cardboard box, nice finished cardboard, signed. See that? Looks great. And then inside of that is the leather pouch, or leather watch roll, basically. This has 3 pockets. One of them has the warranty card. One of them is blank, and then one is a spot for the watch itself. So very nice packaging. I think overall it's a great presentation. So let's talk a little bit about the movement. And I believe you can see, yes, right there it even says Miyota 9015. That is the movement. Of course, that movement was first introduced about 15 years ago now in 2009. It's 24 joules, 28,800 BPH. Does have a 42-hour power reserve, which is really, really nice. Parashock anti-shock system, and it's typically accurate to within -10 to +30 seconds per day, and it's typically fully wound by turning the crown about 40 times. So that is the movement. Very nice movement, very dependable movement. All right, my experiences with this watch. First of all, setting the time. It's very smooth. Let me unscrew the crown here and just kind of show you. In about 1/8 of a rotation, the hands are engaged. So it's very little. You can see it goes from there to there. I mean, it's very little before they engage. Very little crown wobble. I'm putting some pressure on it for this, but it doesn't just flop. It's really nice there. Setting the date, we just displayed that before. It's very easy. Turning the bezel, unidirectional. Could have a little bit more grip. It's not bad, but it can slip a little at times. So just so you're aware, nothing significant. Putting it on and taking it off, no problems at all. Very comfortable, well-sized for large wrists. I have, again, about 8¼ inch wrists, and there's plenty of room for me. And then the screw-down crown is about 7 partial turns. And with the concealed crown, you'll find that each turn gets a little bit less because you have less grip on it. So, but still it goes in with 7 partial turns, so it's really good there. What could be improved? Again, slightly, the bezel with the grip, I really hesitate to even say it could be improved. It's not bad at all. Could be a little bit better. And then if I'm, really nitpicking under huge magnification, which I'm not even sure will show up completely here, but some of the paint and numbers, indices and words and stuff are not completely clean when highly magnified. The other thing, just a small detail, is on the warranty card. Let me grab it out here real quick. You've got modernization spelled incorrectly. Not going to affect the watch, but just pointing it out if I'm being a little bit nitpicky. And then the other thing is just the date numbers. They are really small. You can see them on the video fine. And if you've got good eyes, you can see them, but it can be a little bit difficult with the naked eye unless your eyes are really good. So, all right, now the fun stuff. Cool and unique and what I love. First of all, the dial design and color. And this would be for both of them. I personally prefer the bronze one. I just think it just looks amazing. Although I have to say I love the full lume on the yellow one. So there's pluses and minuses to both. The Rota-Date display, this is something unique to MMI as far as I'm aware of, especially in the micro brand world, and I just love it. I think that it is a very unique way to display the date and kind of a fun thing. You can show people all that good stuff. The full lume and contrasting lume colors. I did mention the full lume already, but the contrasting colors is another really cool thing where you've got the full lume of the dial, and then the contrasting colors with that, I think, just look fantastic. The loomed crown is another cool thing. I just love cool and unique, and so things like this I think are great conversation pieces for other watch collectors, so I like them. The concealed crown, that's pretty cool. Again, it goes right into the shape of the case, and then the concealed lugs, you can't even see the lugs from up above, going with that Cuttlechron, which of course is another thing I love. Just a great case back, I think. So the other and final thing that I really love is it does not collect fingerprints easily. That's something I have grown to really appreciate. All right, accessibility and price. So I like to think of this with affordability as well as availability. So this is available for pre-sales right now on the website and should be available in January. Right now, there is a special of $82 off that is $424 for this one, the yellow on stainless steel. And let's get the bronze one back up here. $467 for the bronze one. And I'm sorry, the bronze is $82 off, the yellow is $75 off the regular price. So that special price is good through the end of 2024. And then they have a smaller discount for about half of January, and then it will go to its full price, I believe, January 16th. Those prices do include shipping. For other information, you can check out their website, which is MMIwatches.com. Tons of other information. They've got other models, lots of other color options with this Cuttlechron. You should really check it out. Again, it's MMIwatches.com. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please post your comments below. And if there's something I did not cover that you'd like to see me do in the future, please put it in there. Have a fantastic rest of the day and take care.